And welcome back to my channel. This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going to be doing a part 2 to the Southern District of Ohio video that I did recently. If you have not checked out that video, please click on the link somewhere up here and you can take a look at that. If you're interested in seeing what the payout looks like for this, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney. This information is not indicated as legal advice. Hi everyone, thanks again for tuning into my channel. So as I mentioned, this video is a part 2 to the Southern District of Ohio. In the video that I did reviewing what it was like to work in that district, I finally received payment from the deal that I was working on. It came in a form of a check. I did request that these funds come to me in electronic fund transfer, but they did send a check. Even though these funds are coming again from the U.S. Treasury Department, I think that because they're funneled through the court, that there are some courts that determine, hey, I just want to deal with the checks, just send a check directly, or we'll do an electronic fund transfer. So I think the courts dictate basically how you're going to get paid, which is fine as long as I did receive it. It didn't say in care of, it went directly to me, so it didn't really matter to me one way or the other. So 1940.38 is what the unclaimed fund amount is for this particular deal. We agreed that 25% was going to be fair, and 485.09 is what my portion is. So now that I've gotten the check, I deposited them. Again, I have my mobile app. I put my little stamp on it. If you are doing this unclaimed funds in bankruptcy, please check out, different types of banks. Make sure they have a mobile app that you can use. It makes your life a lot easier. So I'm going to take out my little portion of it and give the client the remaining part with a letter telling her that, hey, it's closed. So I filed, again, this is the court docket here. I filed this documentation to the court on March 22nd, right? I submitted all my documents, and April the 16th is when I got a court order that was granting the funds go to me. Again, that video that I talked about in this particular district, I go over the order and what it looks like and the language in there. So be sure to check that out if you're trying to wonder, what an order is and what does it say. So from March the 22nd, again, to April the 16th, you don't see any other things missing. You don't see an objection. You don't see a hearing. You don't see, any other notices from the court other than just, hey, this says here a mailing. And basically the court is mailing out the order that says the money goes to me. There's nothing else that says, hey, this is pending, or it was denied, or this is not right. I didn't have to reopen a case or anything like that. This was pretty open and shut. And this is similar to, this process in this district is similar to all the other districts that I've worked, with the exception of Massachusetts. All of them are pretty much similar in that instance. Because again, I have to keep reiterating this because I get this question a lot. People are asking me about state funds. I think they are thinking that bankruptcy unclaimed funds are lumped together with state funds. It's not the same. These are federal cases. These are federal funds. And so the process is different. The finder fee rule does not apply in bankruptcy unclaimed funds. There is no cap. So if this were coming from, an Ohio state ledger or Ohio Treasury Department, for example, I could only ask for 10% because that is what the Ohio finder fee rule is. But again, I've gotten the money. You see the check here. I've asked for 25% because the finder fee rules are only on a state level. It does not apply in federal court. So you have to just remember that. If you're new to my channel, again, check out the top 8 questions. I'll put the link somewhere up here too. The top 8 questions that I get a lot, in terms of what do you need an LLC? What kind of licensing do you need to do this? Those are all on a state level. So the same rules do not always apply when you're dealing with federal cases. Licensing and all those things are not listed in the bankruptcy code at all, right? So take a look at that particular video. I probably have answered a lot of your questions that you already had or that you're asking, and it'll give you a little bit more information. So again, very easy to work here. I hope that these types of videos are giving you some insight on what to expect if you're working in those particular districts. I like this one. This one was quick, simple. I probably will continue to work here depending on if people are contacting me back in this particular district. And that is really all that I have to say about this. All in all, 2 thumbs up for the state of Ohio. really easy to work in. So if you have any questions pertaining to what course this is for, in order to get the funds directly to you, that information is in the $500 course. If you have questions pertaining to that, please email me at springsolutionsllc@gmail.com, springsolutionsllc@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to answer your questions and respond to you in a quick manner. I usually have my phone on me. So until then, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.